I think I might have finally reached the point where I'm degrading myself to make you guys laugh and to make my videos a little bit more interesting here. I think I finally hit that point here where I need to start doing some more stuff. Ergo, this. You may be wondering why. Why is this skinny white dude in a muscle t-shirt, a camel fisherman's hat, and these awkward red sunglasses? Well, the answer is I don't really know either. I just thought it'd be an interesting way to start out this video, and as I'm talking to you guys, I'm kind of regretting it. I got these cool sunglasses when I went and saw the movie. Can you guys see? I hope you can see. It's got the logo right there. Thanks, Seth Rogen. So anyways, let's start talking about it. Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising. First off, I don't want to do the whole review like this, so give me a sec. So yeah, I saw Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising this morning, and I feel like I should do a review on it. So here I am, and here's my review for it. So Neighbors 2 is the sequel to Neighbors, that came out I think 2 or 3 years ago or whatever. It had Zac Efron, Seth Rogen, Dave Franco, a couple other people, a lot of recognizable people, and I think it was a hilarious movie. I think it was a very original idea. I think that it was executed well. It hit the fan base. The people that the movie was targeted for, it hit very well with them. So when I heard that they were doing a Neighbors 2, I wasn't really surprised, but at the same time I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know if they were going to or not, but that's cool that there's a second one. And this one is now about a sorority compared to the first one being about a fraternity. So with this one, it is girls that they're battling instead of the guys, and Zac Efron is on their side this time. Although it's not like that the entire movie, but this is totally spoiler free, so I'm not going to get into anything. Although I don't really know if there's a lot to spoil about this movie. It's a comedy after all, but it was fun, and that's what I'm here to tell you guys, is that I actually enjoyed the movie a lot more than I thought I was going to. For a little while there, when I saw the trailers and I saw certain things, I giggled. There was some giggling throughout the trailers, but I was afraid that this was just going to be a cash grab kind of sequel that was like, oh, the first one did kind of okay, so they're just scrounging up all the resources that they can to make the second one and try and see if they can do that again like they did with the first one. To be honest, the perfect way to describe this movie is it's very sequel-y. It is a sequel. Like, that's it. It feels sequel-y. It's like many other movie sequels that have happened in the past, to where it is elements of the first movie, very much so, with new elements thrown in and just stuff like that. But it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I enjoyed the comedy a lot more. I laughed a lot more than I thought I would. I thought a couple things in the movie didn't make sense, like story-wise. Going back over it in my head and like thinking about it, some things didn't really make any sense. Some scenes were just kind of like, okay. I thought for the most part the girl actors, I think the main girl actors, they did a fine job, but I think the other girls in it were all kind of weird to me. They didn't really have like their moments to shine. They were just kind of there. I thought that the girl acting was a little off. It felt awkward at times. I loved Seth Rogen and his chemistry with Zac Efron and with his wife, and their whole thing that they had going on was hilarious throughout the entire movie. And like I said, a lot of the jokes did hit home for me. But that being said, the whole movie is filled with sexual jokes, just filled with drugs here and there. But I would say not as bad as the first movie. It's kind of toned down a little bit in this movie. But one thing that I did appreciate that they did, because they didn't have to, it was nice that they kind of did it, was they furthered Zac Efron's story as a character. They furthered his story into this movie. Altogether, it was a good comedy. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was good. It was worth it. It was nice. If you love Seth Rogen, if you love that kind of humor, if you like Zac Efron and Dave Franco and all them, definitely go check it out. I think that it was worth it from a comedy standpoint. There were flaws here and there, but overall, I think it was a pretty good comedy. It did its job and it made me laugh. So yeah, guys, if you've seen Neighbors 2, let me know in the comment section below, and let me know if you liked the movie, if you agreed with what I just said about it. If you're watching this and you haven't already subscribed, go check out my channel, click subscribe, do all that nonsense. You won't regret it. Also, leave a thumbs up down below for me. I'd very much appreciate that. And as always, guys, I will catch you very soon.